Light's not looking too bad. We got 17 people in the room. Guys, I need you to run it up today. I need you to run it up today. I need everybody on deck today. Okay. I need everybody to like. I need everybody to share. I need you to hype the video up. I need you to do all of that stuff when it comes to this because today is important. And just so everyone knows, I'm having an allergy attack. So if you see anything red in this eye, it's not because someone hurt me. Okay. So, um, first things first, I really,
What was the newspaper? I'm sorry. What
what
was the
happened?
newspaper again? I'm sorry. No, I totally forgot. No, I was looking up something. It was the newspaper that I was the news organization that I
US,
was. Okay. Yeah.
US, US. Yeah.
Okay.
So before we get started, how's everybody doing? Is everybody good? Is everybody great? Is everybody feeling okay? Who is here? We have Jay Mizak in the building, Wrench. We got Kicking It with Auntie Leah, Wrench. Hey, that pretty girl. Jack, as soon as I get home, gonna. Okay, okay, all right. Uh, we got Pat Blair in the room. Who else do we have here? Christy Bates is here. The grandbaby is in the building. We got Christy, Mayat. Okay, Margie. Okay, we got the usuals. Oh, Natasha. Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome in. Um, who else? Is there anyone else that I'm missing? No? Okay, everyone's just getting cozy and oh no, Mr. and Mrs. Davis. We got Jennifer Sofranco, Mojiti, Yvonne. We have Brittany. Oh no, Bethany. Hey, Bethany, good to see you. Um, okay, is that pretty much everybody? All right. Oh, we have Stacy. Stacy came in. Awesome. Um, You guys have to forgive me. Just getting sorted. I hope everybody is having a decent day. I hope everybody's doing okay. I hope everyone's happy. Because, you know, I wish I could say I am. I'm not. I've I've been I don't think anybody really understands. Like, there we go. Got to get a little lighting going on. I don't think anybody understands how difficult some of this stuff is for me. Now, I know for a lot of people, this is just, it's just content. It's a story, it's something to look at, it's, whatever. I know that it's like that for some people. Like it was so interesting. Odell, do you remember when I first acknowledged and mentioned that the diddler was going to have to go on the offenders registry list?
Yeah.
That was like over a week
Yeah.
ago, wasn't it?
Hmm.
Yeah. It's funny because in some corners of YouTube, it's considered breaking news. Like literally. I literally said, I literally brought up the diddler being on the essay registry list, if I'm correct, when I was sitting over there in real life not that long ago. Thank you, grandbaby. I've been so busy with my grandparents' affairs, and yeah, I understand. Listen to me. We all have a lot of things, so we thank you. We thank you for taking the time, and we thank everybody for everything that they do to donate to help keep the platform going because this is what we do. So, if the platform isn't making any money, then that means we're working for free and we're not complaining. We're a nonprofit organization. We encourage people to donate if possible, and we thank you. We thank you for your support. Um, but no, seriously, I just find it funny. Like I just literally talked about that when I was sitting over there on the blue couch and I was complaining about how a school teacher, how a school teacher was inviting the diddler to come to her school
Yeah.
and talk to a bunch of children when he was
Hmm.
on the essay registry list. And I was just talking about how bizarre it is that people want somebody on the essay registry list to be sitting with kids in a school after just being, yeah, yeah. I said that just, yeah. But you know what I'm starting to realize? I'm starting to realize that there's something off about me and my algorithm now on YouTube. Once upon a time, um, my algorithm was much different. But then again, the circumstances were much different, weren't they? You know, once upon a time, my algorithm, hmm, it was just like if I said anything, if I said Mary had a little lamb, it would show up everywhere. And now it's funny. If I say it on someone else's channel or if someone reviews something that I say on someone else's channel, then that's the only time that it is passed around. But other than that, no one's talking about it. Everyone's abort, abort.
Hmm.
Honey, which lady is sick? Who's sick? The woman from the school who wanted the diddler to come by and talk to the kids? Oh, I know they're suppressing me. There's somebody that actually said the other day in one of their videos that I had I'm no longer on the internet. That I'm not there. That teacher, yeah, she's not just the teacher, guys. She's the principal of the school. It wasn't a teacher. It was the principal of the school. But yeah, when I was talking about that, I had made it very clear that I thought it was bizarre because the diddler was on the essay registry and he's on it for life. For life. So when I get online and then I go and I look at a content creator's channel and they're saying, breaking news, this is devastating for Diddy. Breaking news, this is terrible. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Uh, breaking wind. Um, I just find it kind of bizarre that the news that's being broken, like it was just told for the first time today, is something that I said over a week ago. It's funny. If I say it, it's unsubstantiated. If someone else says it, it's real.
Yeah.
Um, Meanwhile, I have people playing on my my Wikipedia again, putting in all kinds of unsubstantiated things. And to the people who do take care of my Wikipedia, who have been doing so for many years, I apologize. And I'm sure you guys will get it all corrected because there's just a lot of people running around lying on me. And what I've also come to realize is that when I'm talking about something that is potentially very dangerous for people that probably would be considered my op, the lies about me get even stronger and they come even more ferocious. Am I making that up, Odell? Or
No. They amplify. That seems to be the theme here. You know, you get close to something. gets diverted, another case or whatever, but they definitely amplify the BS.
I mean, on an exponential level, yeah, it is. It's Jag derangement syndrome. And it's wild because it's hard for me. I've heard people lie about me so much about all the things that I've said and that I've shared with the public. They've lied about me so much that if I wasn't in my right mind, I might think that something was wrong with me because no matter what I say, the exact opposite comes out. When was the last time we experienced this? Oh, yeah, that's right. When we started talking about the Hadleys. When we started talking about the Hadleys. Well, I mean, the reason why they're messing with the Wikipedia is because they think I'm going to get upset about it and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. The people that are probably going to be most upset about it are the people that actually tend to it, that take care of it, because it's not me. I've never ran my Wikipedia. I didn't even know I had one. One of my supporters had to tell me that I actually had one. I had no idea, none at all. And I've always been very grateful. And I've never tried to alter what was written. Some things have been extremely accurate, some things have been a little off. But for the most part, you know, I I let the people do their thing. So this isn't about hurting me. This is about hurting my reputation. This is about going to every corner of the internet to make sure that if anyone is potentially believing anything that I have to say, they can create a window or an opportunity for someone to doubt me or to look at me like I'm ridiculous or to look at me like I'm crazy. I mean, that's what happened with us with the Hadleys, did it not?
Yeah.
When we first started talking about the Hadleys, it was taboo. Nobody online was allowed to talk about it. Nobody online was allowed to say anything. Nobody online was allowed to do anything. Or should I say, nobody was. And they were being very quiet about the fact they weren't allowed to do it. It's just wild. Like, it's getting to the point now where, um, like, when you have people with platforms that have 3 and 4 million people like academics saying, hey, you may not want to do Jaguar Wright content. You may not want Jaguar Wright to sit on your platform because the powers that be are going to come after you. They're not going to come after her. They're not going to sue her, but they'll come after you. People who are still running with the notion that I said something wrong on Pierce Morgan, that I lied on Pierce Morgan, because Pierce Morgan decided to give a public apology to Jay Z and Beyonce because someone from Quinn Emanuel called over there to Rupert Murdoch and pulled the strings in Pierce's back, which is funny because you don't hear them reporting on all the lies that are told about me. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's
And
just something that
also,
I have to deal with. But please go ahead.
no, no, no. I'm actually looking to cleaning up this whole thing. Um, I just found another one. I'm like, well, why can they say this? Of course, like you said, you mentioned peers. The other one is, well, we already know about the other bull crap that we're gonna fix. A little known one that said that you called Mary J. Blige a hood rat and claimed she was secretly gay. So therefore, your credibility is not on point. I'm like, well, I think everybody knows she's a hood rat. So um, that's funny. I just find that shit funny. They
No,
they're
it's
they're
it's.
they're they're
I
picking
called
apart
her
every little.
a hood rat, and I said that she was secretly. That's interesting because I'm not the only person that said it.
Right.
You want to know what I find funny? Exactly. Where's the lie? No, because we've gotten to the point in time. Now, in this world where if somebody doesn't want to believe something, all they have to do is call it a lie. Doesn't matter if it's true. Doesn't matter if it's valid. It doesn't matter if it has in any actual factual anything. It doesn't matter. All someone has to say is it's a lie. And guess what? The more popular that person is, the more real what they're saying is. That's exactly how screwed off we are in this world now.
Well, here's another one. I found and this is a Facebook site that they're citing that said that you retract statements about Jigga amidst
Never
legal
did.
pressure.
Never
Exactly, and
did.
they have that as December 19th. Yeah, they're running with
They're running with
yeah
Storm Monroe's AI video bullshit lie
they're running with
that
all no they're running with
nobody is
all kind of
asking to see.
they're running with all types of crap because well that's the thing, we got to get the PR team together. They're running with all types of stuff because people can just write anything,
Whatever
and
they
it started
want.
last year about you. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're getting it all together. The thing is it's good to just see where it's coming from, so we could track it down. Just
The
like I
pit of
tracked down all
hell.
those other articles from last year.
Like it's crazy. It's really crazy. People want to call me a liar. People want to make things up about me all day long, all night long. And meanwhile, nobody wants to deal with the fact that tons of people lie about me every day. Nobody, nobody bothers to call them on it.
Well,
People get to
here's
say that
how.
I'm a liar 80 million trillion times and you don't even see their faces. You don't even know who they are. There's a 50 some odd year old woman who is a hip hop jump off who married a weirdo named Talib Green, who was constantly running from chat room to chat room to chat room, obsessively talking about me. Why don't nobody call her out? Like it's crazy. It's crazy. And people want to believe this stuff. And that's what I've come to also realize is that when people sit around telling lies about you and you have a group of people who decide to all, play a part in it, what is that thing that you said that Napoleon would say? History is nothing but a group of lies,
Agreed
what
upon, yeah.
agreed upon. That came from Napoleon himself, Napoleon Bonaparte. And if you look at American history, I think American history is a very, very, very awesome example of that, of exactly how many lies this country has agreed upon. Or am I wrong?
No.
So here we are. The last time they went at our credibility, went at my credibility really, 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 really heavy, was the Demore Hadley story. And part of the reason why they did that was because when we shared her story, we came with the receipts and we made sure that the receipts were there and able to be seen. It's funny how the lying piece of crap videos get all kinds of millions and millions and millions of views, but the ones that are telling the truth have to struggle for views. Struggle. Like, I mean, struggle for views. And it's wild. It's just kind of wild. It really is. But I've come to expect it. But what I hate about it is that a lot of the stuff that we're sharing is really important information that's affecting real human lives. So for them to be able to get to derail the truth about somebody else's life, about what they're going through, what they're experiencing, it's kind of unfair. So now here we are,
Well, let me say this.
major discrediting campaign yet again on me because I'm sharing a story that apparently nobody wants shared.
So what I want to say is this: moving forward, because this is how we're going to do it. Moving forward, when Jaguar Wright makes any statement, any claims, anything, um, she's also going to release verifiable, credible evidence. Um, it looks like when she says her receipts is time and reality, um, but then some people say making or having receipts without making them public, because basically you do got receipts, but you don't make them public.
No, I
It
don't.
could erode credibility over time.
Erode
So
credibility over time? Really? That's what they're saying? It's going to
that
erode
that's
credibility
that's
over
because
time.
that's because of what we were just talking about in regards to other people. What did we say? They agree upon certain stuff. Someone went in your Wikipedia, changed something. Someone said you made retractions, which you didn't. You get what I'm
No,
saying?
no, I get what you're
So,
saying, but the thing is the only reason people want me to show them everything is because they want to see if they can figure out where I'm getting my information from
and
so they
they
can
want to get
go
they want to
and
jump the gun on you.
unalive my source.
They jump the yeah, exactly, exactly.
See, it's a catch 22. And it's a very unfair one because see what they want me to do, and see this is their plan. This is their game plan. She's a liar. She's a liar. She's a liar. She's saying unsubstantiated this. She's saying unsubstantiated that. She can't prove anything. So they want me to jump inside my ego
Yeah,
and then pull out everything. So then
right.
this way they can go and find a way to either destroy it, annoy it, or force someone to say she's lying, she's not telling the truth. I've already had that happen to people whose names I haven't even released. Like, I wish I could tell you about one of the biggest people who came forward and did their own little retraction version of what was going on and whoop de woo and yada yada yada. And now they sitting around looking quite miserable. And you know what? I ain't tripping. I ain't got nothing to say because people got to live their lives. They do. They got to live their lives. Who am I to tell someone? Not everybody is willing to take the chance that I'm willing to take. Not everybody is willing to put it all on the line. Not everybody is willing to give up everything that they have for what they believe in. Not everybody's willing to do that. And you know what? People have every right. They have every right to run it how they see fit, to live their lives how they see fit, and do what they do. And
Yeah,
I'm not going to punish people because I could easily come forward. There was a name that I wasn't going to mention, and I came back and mentioned it. And I haven't really heard that person's name being mentioned much else after that. And they didn't come forward and say that I was lying or try to do that because I think they probably got in big trouble. And as justifiable as it may have been, I'm not willing to do that. I've I've been very careful. If what I'm doing is for humanity, if what I'm doing is for what's best for people, then putting people in jeopardy for the sake of being right. See the dilemma?
yeah. It's not. I got you, and it's not even worth it because I'm a look. Case in point, when you sat on the blue couch, and I think this was a while ago, and we blasted Vlad because Vlad made the statement right after the Pierce Morgan ad. He never wanted you on his show, but then we had credible evidence, and of course we blurted out blocked out the email address to show, no, Vlad, your people did reach out to us and wanted to have Jaguar on your platform. And he came right around and, oh, well, no, you see, she blurted out the email because, it's only from my official email address that I'm going to have one of my,
Liar.
no, you're lying. Exactly.
Liar.
So you see how, even if you stand on business, quote unquote, being truthful, they still come and they counter. See, that's what they're doing. I'm realizing behind the scenes, people like Vlad are creating this cabal. This, they're
Hmm.
creating they're doing what they're doing. And I want everybody, y'all gotta be mindful and you gotta use your real eyes to realize. Because all they're gonna do is to continue to keep with this campaign
They're gonna keep
of
lying
going
to you.
after
See,
and yeah,
see,
yeah,
like the Jigga Man said in his song, we don't believe you. You need more people. We don't believe you. You need more people. See, they feel as though if they have a larger number of people lying the same lie, that people won't believe the truth.
right.
And guess what? A lot of times it works. A lot of times it does. It works.
And
It's worked for a lot of people.
especially now, you got to
Oh,
look
with
at
AI?
with AI. Look, no. Someone just
You
did
want to
a
know what's
video.
wacky? You want to know what's really wacky AI wise? The thing that I saw that really tripped me out over the course of the past 4 days, there's an AI video of Ava Baroni, the little white girl that Diddy said that he had adopted. And she was in the video, and everyone was making a big deal about her and asking where she was, and people were creating all kinds of salacious stories. And then I come to find out the little girl over there tricking off, from what it seems, in my opinion, tricking off on OnlyFans.
Mm,
Yeah. You want to know what's weird? I just saw an AI video. Was it? I believe it was an AI video saying that Ava Baroni was coming forward and she was going to tell everybody everything that Diddy did to her. I saw that video 2 days ago here in the search engine. It's AI.
mm.
It's AI. And the reason why I was able to spot that it was AI is because they had Ava's eye color off. Wasn't quite right. And her jawline was slightly off. So what a lot of
That's why
people are doing now is they're creating AI content. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on one second. Uh, Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Davis. It says, hi, Jag and Odell. My husband knows Mr. Smith and can vouch for what has been done to him. Hmm. My husband is
you
also
we're gonna get don't
wrongfully,
don't say,
yeah,
we're gonna get into that.
we're getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah,
As much as a lot of people like to get online and they like to jump through this stuff and they like to get to it real fast and do this and do that, all of that's fine. Not judging any content creator. But this situation, we're not going to waste our words. We're going to make sure that when people walk away from what we have to say and what we have to show, that if they choose not to believe it, it's just because they choose not to believe it, not because the evidence isn't there. You know, with all of the evidence that we showed for the Hadleys, there were still people that were saying that they were lying with all of the evidence that we showed. Am I wrong, Odell?
no,
There were people that were still saying, with all of the public records, with all of the body cam footage, with the documents, with all of that present, they still were saying that it was all a lie. Like you got people in this world that are so committed to the idea of not being wrong that they'll just say anything. They'll do anything. Anything. I'm not trying to rush you. Just trying to make sure. Oh no, we know you're not. We know you're not. And we're going to get to it. We're going to get to it. We are. Because today is a very interesting day. Today is kind of a scary day too. And we're gonna get to that. Plus we want to make sure that everybody has a chance to make it in. Our notifications don't always reach all of the places they're supposed to reach. Do they, Odell? They oftentimes do not. So long and short, where were we?
Well, the reason why I was even saying what I was saying, number one, this is why, FYI, why we do donor days, y'all, because to counter what it is that we're doing for JAG, you know, I'm putting together number one, well, we putting together the legal team because we got to have a legal team for JAG. There's a lot of legal stuff that we're going to get going, get moving on, and then also me myself, I'm just creating a media organization that's credible that could back up a lot of things that whistleblowers like Jaguar Wright has to say. So that's number one. Number two, I have here in front of everyone's face um, the case. Well, this is the actual paperwork from the case with Derrick Lee Cardello-Smith against Sean Puffy or Diddy Combs, right? So I have this because this is actual paperwork that refutes some things that um, news media organizations like USA Today and
So-called credible news
credible, right?
organizations.
USA Today. Let me give you a little backstory because Mr. Cardello-Smith wanted me to look this up and he wanted me to speak on this and let everyone know that he has a lawsuit against USA Today and he sued them and several of the staff members in federal court. But the court found that he had a long history of
Filing lawsuits,
vexatious and frivolous litigation lawsuits, correct.
as they would
But,
say.
basically, so he sued them in June of this year. In August of this year, the judge enjoined Cardello-Smith, preventing him from filing any new documents or any cases in a court without getting first permission from a judge. And it required him to submit a motion to demonstrate that his claims are not frivolous or harassing. Now, he also had a case against, and he still has a case against Sean Combs. And he sued Sean and was awarded this property here. Here's the results. The results are right here.
Well, first things
The
first,
results are right here. Here's
let's
all,
not
and I'm
jump
blocking
too
out
far
certain stuff
ahead.
too. Hold
No,
on.
but let's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
jump too far
No.
ahead because in order for people to truly understand how this is even possible, people would have to know the backstory.
Right. So there you go. You go ahead. Give it to
Okay.
him.
So, and it's something that I think we can both give to them. Now,
Yeah,
and
I
a
know.
lot
I
of
was
what's
just,
going on, a lot of what's going on with Derek, how the enemy has been working or his opposition has been working against him is they have the upper hand. So they're able to manipulate the narrative, change the narrative. And it's pretty much just he doesn't know Sean Combs. He doesn't really have anything to do with Sean Combs. Thank you, Lady Classic. Um, his claims are fraudulent and frivolous, and uh, he's just this
It's
weirdo,
unsubstantiated.
unsubstantiated.
Yeah.
So for a good many years, it's been the working agenda to keep anything secret. Now, to understand the $100 million lawsuit that he won on the default judgment, which was later challenged, set aside, but now it's back in consideration, if I'm correct, right? It's back in
Yeah.
consideration.
Yeah.
Okay. The reason why it was challenged was because Sean Combs said that at no point in time did he ever have or own property in the state of Michigan. See, he was served at his property, which is a legal
Mm-hmm.
serving, if I'm correct.
Mm-hmm.
It's legitimate. It's a legitimate address.
Yeah.
It was his property. And
Yeah.
see, he was trying to sell the property so that he could remove any proof that, he actually did own property in Michigan. Now,
Right.
see, people might ask how he was able to pull this off, or when did he do this? Why did he do this? Why did he's been having dealings allegedly, and by these records, apparently, for quite some time.
Yeah. Almost
See,
30
he
years.
got people, yeah, he got people who lived in Michigan to be his proxies, even though he owned it. Now, one might say, how can you prove that to be true? Do you have the paperwork that has bad boy on it?
I mean, yeah,
Because see,
that's what I had. That's what I have up right here, right there.
that paperwork, it states that a certain group of people were proxy holding this land in Michigan on behalf of Mr. Combs and Bad Boy Entertainment.
Yeah. Yeah. And I have more paperwork. I just,
So go ahead.
I like
I
to
wanted to just
edit.
go
No, no,
back.
no.
I just wanted to go
I,
back and just
I didn't.
start
I
laying the
don't have it
groundwork for that part of the
available.
conversation.
Well, I don't have it available because I haven't edited. You see, I'll take out certain vital information just so to protect certain people or certain individuals or whatever. But
Yeah.
you guys can see here what this says. What does this say?
Well, why don't you walk them through it for those people that might be slow readers or might say that it's fuzzy and it really can't
Yeah.
be seen and it's not that good a copy and so it's really not a receipt?
Well, this is an invoice to Derrick Lee Cardello-Smith, and the transaction number is 97. It reflects the date of January 3rd, 1997. This is uh let's say terms of offset losses of Bad Boy Entertainment due to the success of Death Row Records. Um, that right there just basically says investment funds from party above, um, as investor number 5 of 10 private investors named as the holder, Derrick Lee Cardello-Smith. Sean Combs, owner and co-founder of Bad Boy Entertainment, privately and apart from the entity Epic Records and Sony Records, the following terms are agreed. Sean Combs accepts Cardello-Smith's investment of cash into Bad Boy Entertainment in the amount of $150,000. as 5 of 10 private investors,
9.
as five of 10. It was
5 of
10
10.
total.
Okay.
He's
Okay.
the fifth of 10. Yeah,
Okay. So he was the fifth. Got it.
yeah. So the rights to 49% of all future holdings, sales, recordings, contracts, properties, homes, titles, the future recording artists, prospective artists, all the film, music, apparel, beverages, and all business agreements, labels, LLC, and shares of Bad Boy Entertainment to be recouped and recovered by investors or the fifth investor, Derrick Lee Cardello-Smith. Provision of Sean Combs must refrain from my state and federal charges and will not pursue any illegal actions against Cardello Smith. A violation of his provision allows Cardello Smith the 49% as minority shareholder and investor of Bad Boy Entertainment in 2007, 2017, and 2027, and release from Bad Boy Entertainment and to recover funds used to save Bad Boy Entertainment. In
So
the
let's
paper that
just
I
take a
showed,
pause here. Mhm.
go ahead.
No, you were going to say.
And all I was going to say is the paper that I had before was um, notice. It was basically a notice of title company, real property, um, realtors evaluation of properties owned by Derrick Lee Cardello-Smith. $8 million jointly for a settlement agreement confirmation. And I didn't want to add, I didn't want to show the other defendants, but nonetheless, that was the receipt from the Clara County clerk, October 10th, 2025.
25. This
Yeah.
October, the 10th day of this month of this year. So you have to understand something. Yes, this guy's been in jail for nearly 30 years. He's owed more than 5 million. I don't know if you were paying attention to what Odell was reading. The investment that was made back in 1997. He's actually entitled to 49% of whatever has been generated, whatever revenue has been generated. You saw what it read off. All dealings, artists, music, clothing lines, drinks, apparels. If I'm correct, it lists all of those things, does it not? Everything, everything that Combs Enterprise has amassed in the past 28 years. This document states he's entitled to 49%. And out of the 10 people who invested, he was number 5. He's the only one that's living. So that means whatever is owed, he's entitled to all of it as a part of the investment group. If anyone's not understanding what's being said here, please ask a question.
Go ahead.
And we could do a little better with these likes. I know we don't have that many people in here, and I know they're suppressing us like crazy. And I'm about to get my phone so I can keep sharing, because we're not just going to be here today, or maybe we can be. I don't know.
Now I think
No, because
what
every time we go over to StreamYard, the numbers get capped off. So
what we will encourage everyone to do is we want to continue the conversation because we have a lot more we want to show, because I'm actually putting together some things, y'all. And we got a lot more that we want y'all to see. We got and hear, and we want to show you guys. So I guess what we could do is actually maybe I can just start the stream for like an hour, so we can just hop right off of here and go right there to the so you
Well, I
guys pay
think,
attention to. I was just gonna say, they can pay attention to your post, your wall, and plus they'll get a notification as well. Because if I push it out far enough, they'll retrieve it. But I mean, yeah, because
well, what I would prefer to do is have that done while we're still in this room so we can make
yeah,
sure that everyone walks over. But I would like for the attendance here to be a little bigger. Because the truth is, there's absolutely no reason why we shouldn't have at least 1,000 people in this room. It's letting me
oh
know
yeah, I
that we're
know,
being suppressed.
yeah, exactly.
We're being suppressed. So if we got to stay here, then we're just gonna have to stay here for a little while.
Okay,
And
so let's
part of
let's.
the reason why we need to stay here for a little while is because I'm concerned about Derek.
I have some audio. I'm ready for it whenever you want. That's why I pulled up this next,
Well,
what
why
y'all
don't we
see on the
just,
screen.
how about we let them just listen, hear something from Derek?
Well, let me
Just,
know if you can hear it. Let me know if you can hear it.
okay.
This morning we were on the phone and they blew emergency count.
Can y'all hear that?
This morning we were on the phone and they blew emergency count. We had to go, and I thought it was a regular emergency count. Then his mobsters came up and they said, Smith? I said, yeah. He goes, we need you to come up front. And I said, what's for? What's going on? He goes, you got a writ for a court appearance. I said, I got nothing scheduled. And he goes, yeah, well, we just found this out. It was just given us yesterday. So again, it's something else happening the night before, them not telling me anything. And it was Wayne County Sheriff deputies out there. They told me they're gonna shackle me up, strip me out, shackle me up, belly chains, and then handcuff me to my belly, chain all the way down to my ankles.
They put you in the box?
Stuck me in a paddy wagon. Pardon?
They put you in the box?
Yeah, they put me in the back of a paddy wagon. Wayne County Sheriff's Department paddy wagon. No visibility, no pads, no controls, nothing. Just a seat belt that didn't work, so I had to hold on to that for 3 hours. Slippery. It was just a slippery ride, all the way. And took me to the Wayne County office. Took me on the elevator. Walked me right
Odell,
down the
can we
front.
pause?
Yeah.
It doesn't sound bad, but it's not super, super duper clear. Please keep hitting
Okay.
those
Give me
lights.
give me 1 second. Yeah.
Okay, so I
We'll
want you
see.
guys to understand something. This was the other day. This
Yesterday,
didn't
in
happen
fact.
today. This was yesterday. Now,
In fact, in fact, this is why I was trying to say, hey, because I'll finish editing, but we can get everybody over to the next stream, and it'll be more. We can make it more cleaner. Plus, there's like an hour. There's more than an hour of this conversation that we've had with Derrick yesterday, and we want to share because there's a lot of things that have transpired just in 24 hours. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna work on. I have an idea
well,
to
closed
run it.
caption won't be available during the live stream, but after the stream, it will be. That's pretty much how it works on YouTube for the most part, unless you're hearing impaired and you have closed caption set up for all live presentation, but closed caption will be available. Now,
Let me see if I can run this.
we've been receiving pressure ever since we mentioned Derek's name. We've been receiving pushback. Um, we've been getting lightweight threats, harassing emails, all kinds of stuff. The slander campaign against me kicked all the way into overdrive. Um, but after the real life interview came out and it started making its way around the algorithm, we started noticing that it was having a real world effect. And apparently on Monday, there was a writ that was issued out for Derrick. And to understand this, when an emergency writ is issued out, it's typically issued out for you to go to court because a judge needs to see you. That did not happen. Allegedly, that did not happen by what Derrick has shared with us. That did not happen. And starting Tuesday, he was pulled out of jail. And he was drugged to a meeting, not a court hearing, but a meeting, allegedly from what Derrick is telling us. And we're going to get a little bit more in depth because it got worse today, which is why I made it very clear and I stated it. This is not clickbait. So he's been representing himself to avoid finding an attorney that would cooperate with his ops. He's been representing himself. Not only that, he's been representing other inmates as well. Matter of fact, there's about 24,000 different inmates who have cases that could have been challenged. And he's been working on them one by one. If I'm correct, Odell, wasn't it? He's gotten 2 prisoners released. I think one was released either yesterday or today. You know,
Hold on, wait.
He's been working very hard. He's made the law library his best friend, and he's working to help as many people who have been screwed over by the law as possible. Helping. Now we could have come and said all of that. We could have come and shared all of that, but what we weren't trying to do was seduce people into believing what we were saying. Because when you go and you look him up, and they do, they do, they do, Mojiji. They do think it's all a game, and it's not. It might be a game for them, but it's not a game for him. This is his real life. He's doing the best he can, Lady Classic, with what he has. He really is. And he was already
around the phone
going through a
and
lot.
blew emergency count.
All right, does that sound better?
That sounded a little clearer.
We were on the
But
phone.
before you go,
Go ahead.
before you let it rip, he was already getting a lot of opposition and a lot of pushback in jail for all of the work that he was doing to help other inmates. You know, it's usually a jail's A prison's, job to keep people in, not let people out. There's a lot of money involved in the prison trade, a lot of big money, state money. Um, so yeah, he was already going through a lot. But ever since we've been talking to him and we started sharing his story online, the pressure has intensified. So our job today, our goal today, he's helping my husband right now as we speak. And it's big money. See, there's some of the people that Derrick has been helping here in the chat. They came here to support. They need us to help. He led the fight to have more than 20,000 men released based upon their rights being violated. It's called
Yep.
probable cause conference. He argued all the way up to the Supreme Court. You see
Yep.
that,
And he
guys?
got one person freed already. It's just gonna, you know, it's gonna be a lot
He's in
more.
there. He's in there. You look at his record and people want to write him off and they just want to, oh, he's this and he's that and he did this and he did that. You want to know what's sad? People have all of this sympathy for Diddy. And we know all the terrible things well, not all, but more and more is coming out as we speak, day by day by day. And there's all this sympathy for Diddy, all this sympathy for Diddy. And, you know, Derrick's been accused of some crimes that he has repeatedly denied untrue. There is certain evidence that gives credence to that. And, if everybody is so forgiving about Diddy, why is nobody forgiving about this man? Because the things that they're saying happened almost 30 years ago. The stuff that Diddy was doing, he was just doing some of this stuff last year. It's unbelievable. But in his time, he committed himself to helping other people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you guys hear what Derrick has to say. I'm going to shut up. Well, Del, I guess you can let some of it rip now. And
Yeah, it's
we'll
just
be stopping and doing
it's
commentary.
well, it's just a few minutes what I got, but you can let me know when you want me to
Let it
stop. But the
let it
longer
rip.
stuff still needs to be edited. So
I know.
This morning we were on the phone and they blew emergency count. We had to go, and I thought it was a regular emergency count. And his mom just came up and they said, Smith? I said, yeah. He goes, we need you to come up front. And I said, what's for? Well, what's going on? He goes, you got a writ for a court appearance. I said, I got nothing scheduled. And he goes, yeah, well, we just found this out. It was just given us yesterday. So again, it's something else happening the night before. They're not telling me anything. And there was Wayne County Sheriff deputies out there. They told me they gotta shackle me up, strip me out, shackle me up, belly chains, and then handcuff me to my belly, chain all the way down to my ankle.
They put you in the box?
Put me in the paddy wagon. Pardon?
They put you in the box?
Yeah, they put me in the back of a paddy wagon. Wayne County Sheriff's Department paddy wagon. No visibility, no pads, no controls, nothing. Just a seat belt that didn't work. So I had to hold on to that for 3 hours. Slippery. It was just a slippery ride, all the way. And took me to the Wayne County office. Took me on the elevator. Walked me right through the front door. right through the front door, and took me right in, took me directly to the office. And the deputies who brought me in there, took me on a writ. Now, usually, you can only get a writ if it's to appear for an investigation or provide testimony or deposition, or if you go into court. That's what a writ is, WRIT. To bring me down there to testify or this, but it was there with stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks of papers. Every single paper was every different form of the transcripts. He goes, Mr. Cardello-Smith. I looked and I said, he goes, well, I don't see you on Zoom. It's first time we see each other in person. I go, yeah, in a long, long time. It's all been Zoom. I ain't seen you since 98. She goes, well, you haven't seen me for a while. I go, well, since 98. You know, last time I see. You know, we had 3 different hearings, one in Judge Tennant's court. She goes, yeah, that's what this is about. Because I told the clerk to not provide you with copies of the transcripts. Somehow you managed to get them unsealed. And you got copies of them. She goes, I'll give you that. So I have every copy here. They went down to the Wayne County Clerk's office, the court stenographer, court reporter's office, took every copy on file. They missed it in homicide files. They missed it with under all the different names. Had them in there in front of them. I had to sit here and watch them shred every single copy. She destroyed them right in front of me. And said, because we are authorized to purge files, and I don't need these files or these transcripts anymore. I said, but those are transcripts showing that you framed it. He goes, yeah, that may be so, but you won't be able to obtain any more copies of them. Says, you had your 2 members of the public go in and get them? Fine, I'll give you that. And then she said, now, while we have these copies destroyed, we can't destroy the copies that you put with your motions. You filed motions for relief from judgment of your sentencing. And you filed on the 97 case, the 98 case, the 2008 case, and the 2019 case, which I did. He goes, we can't destroy those copies. But we can destroy these. And that's what we're going to do. We're destroying these copies. So we will be able to get the judge who's hearing your 1998 case, we will be able to get her to deny it. And I said, so you're just verbally telling me? She goes, yeah, we destroyed the homicide files back in 2024. When you won.
Can we pause
So
here?
not have you ruin what we got.
Yeah, it's just about a minute left, so go ahead.
No,
Yeah, I see
okay, we're going.
the chat is going down. They're probably doing what they do.
They keep kicking people out. They kicked Auntie Lee out.
Yeah, we might have to just file something on behalf of us for this YouTube stuff. They're being real shady. Let me see something. Yeah, they I'm on here. Let me see. Yeah, it's just black. Yeah.
So you know what we're going to do? We're going to come right back. We're going to come right back,
And let's run the audio.
and we're going to start all over again, and then we'll have a more in-depth, more detailed.
It was a blocked image. Hold on, what? It was a blocked image. Can y'all hear? They said they can hear,
They can
but I don't
hear.
see anything. I'm sitting. Hold on. I'm trying to. I'm looking at it myself. Well, maybe it's because of my
Oh, B-Man is back.
bitch man. How you doing? Oh yeah, they're intentionally glitching it up. Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. I can't see anything.
Okay, B-Man, you are sitting here making accusations You're sitting here, coming in here, going out of your way to point fingers at someone. How do you know Derrick Lee Cardello-Smith? See, if you're going to sit here and call him out, I need to know how you know him. Because see, what I think is happening is I think the YouTube mafioso, as they like to call themselves, are working on this live. And I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to remove your message.
Yeah, they're definitely messing with it because I'm sitting over here trying to access it from my other. Okay, all right, okay. I guess we're back.
You want to know what's wild? Oh,
Don't let Odell take you down this road. This is real. Don't let what do I have to do? All right, I'm about to just. Where's this guy at?
no,
Hold
see,
on.
I know who that is.
Who is it?
The person that emails me every day.
Ah,
The person that emails me every day that I won't
I'm a.
talk
I'm gonna go
to.
ahead and I'm gonna just go ahead and get that restraining order then because we do have it. Yeah, y'all. Well, actually, I need to screenshot that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just get this restraining order. If y'all can go to his page and give me a screenshot of his page, his YouTube page, that'd be great. But yeah, we got a general idea who we know it is. So okay.
That's why this person is telling me not to let you. You know what? I'm sure people could say that about you. I'm sure some people could say that about you. The things that I've heard about you, you know, when I was first researching Anna Kane and I heard what Evander Kane had done to her, you gotta be a real sick something. Like, you gotta be a nasty kind of person to take the mother of your child and put the mother of your child in a mental institution just so you can get full custody so you don't have to pay child support. That's the kind of stuff my first ex-husband would have done. He tried. Instead, he filed a bunch of phony charges on me without having proper jurisdiction. I had to sit in jail for months. Like, you're coming through here on the wrong kind of time. Yeah, Diddy is a monster. The question is, why do you have such a hard on for Derrick Lee Cardello-Smith? You need to explain that in your super chat. Let's take a little. I can see on the TV, but
Yeah,
not the phone.
they're
It's
doing what they
strange.
can to stop this. Yeah, that's all they're doing.
You want to know what's
Should I?
why? Why? See, that's the question.
Well, you know why.
Why?
You know
No,
why.
because we're not sitting here asking anyone to do anything.
No.
I'm not vying for his guilt or for his innocence. The only thing I'm doing is acknowledging the evidence that I see. See, I got a problem with people who have a problem with evidence. Because the same kind of conversation that's happening here regarding Derek is the same kind of stuff that we went through with the Hadleys. Why is this being suppressed?
Yeah, TT Marie. My YouTube is tripping too. I'm literally on my other phone. Let me see if it'll pull up here. No, yeah, we're gonna have some problems with some of these people over on Google with in this YouTube situation. This. Let me document all this. I got a screenshot of the B man guy, so no big
Oh,
deal. But we got to
wow.
document.
I just got a message
And
from
you're
someone watching all the way in Louisiana. And it says that the live is no longer available. It just shut down.
mm-hmm.
California, the whole nation is counting on you. Republicans want to.
Let me see.
Why? See, this is what we're about to do right now.
Yeah, it's they're over here playing with it because I'm trying to pull it up on my computer too, and they're seriously. Let me screenshot this. Okay, now it comes up. Yeah, they're playing around with it.
They're playing.
Yeah,
Something went wrong. They're fighting. Yeah, my screen's black too on my
yeah,
device.
they're doing a whole lot. If you pull it up on your laptop or your TV, it's a different
It just
situation.
it's a different
They're
situation on the TV if
they're
it's running on the TV.
yeah.
But they're
It's
trying to
running.
shut down. They're trying to shut down
Anybody
on
with
mobile.
mobile access, yeah.
hmm
No, I'm screenshotting this. This is for the books. Everybody, if y'all ain't got my email, y'all figure it out. We're gonna take this to
That's
we're gonna take this
wild.
somewhere else.
They already have this. They already have this logged in.
You said they already what? They already have what?
I'm looking. I'm sitting here looking and it says we only have 576 views and that we streamed this 21 hours ago. The
Oh, so
likes
they're
are
over
kind
here.
of
They're really
accurate
playing.
though.
Ah, okay. Let me see something real quick.
Welcome, Nicodemus.
I don't have permission to view this page. I'm trying to view yours and it's saying I don't have permission. Okay. Yeah, they're over here. See, this is the problem, y'all. You see what we were talking about in the beginning of this conversation. You see what it has led to. You see what it's transpired to.
All
Um,
because we're sharing. See, this is the thing. Welcome back, Reese. See, this is the thing that I got a problem with. Why is it that people get to sit on this app undisturbed, hear all kind of lies, hear all kind of salacious crap, unfounded crap? People get to sit here and do whatever they want to do. But every time we come and we bring the truth and we bring receipts, all of a sudden, boom, everything falls apart. Why is that? So you know what? You know
let's
what?
restart.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. This is what we going to do. We definitely need to restart. I don't have that thumbnail.
What?
in this device.
Let me send it to you then. I think
Email
you
it.
sent it to me.
Email it. I did send it to you, but email it. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to start another live right now. And we're all going to move over to that one. And we're going to see how that works. And then we're going to need to set up the StreamYard. It's asking me if I want to skip the video. Isn't that funny? Your screen is still black. And it asks you the same thing if you want to skip this video. I want to ask y'all something.
Yeah, it's fine.
What in God's name could be so
I
explosive about what we're sharing that it requires that it triggers this kind of reaction? So now we know that because we're doing this content, it's being targeted. This is the thing. It comes online. The story comes and goes like it's nothing. They sweep it under the rug. But then when someone goes back to examine it, to get to the bottom of it, see, this is the thing. And this comment is for you, Amen. If he's all of the things that you say he is, and if he's lying like you say he is, then why can't you let us discover that for ourselves? If what you're saying is true, as we continue, the entire state of Michigan is going to fall apart. That's why. See, this isn't about us going after the state of Michigan. This is us trying to get answers as to how these kinds of things happen, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Why? What I'm going to say to you guys right now is this. They have shut down all of Derek's communications. They have taken the phones from him, and they're supposed to be transferring him. As someone who's been inside the system, I can tell you for a fact that when they start doing stuff like that, it's time for people to start praying. See, when they block your access to talk to the outside world out of nowhere, when you've done nothing wrong, when you've broken no rules, it's because they don't want you talking to the outside world. I understand that, pretty girl, but it's looking like that might not hold up. I know he has a court order, and I know all about the court order, but it's looking like
well,
someone is.
I think I think I got an update. So
Is
we'll
there an update?
yeah, but let's actually come back clean and see if we can do
Well,
this
hold
all
on a
over so we
second.
could,
Before we do that, did you email me the
I emailed it to you.
okay, hold on a second. Okay, hold on, wait a minute. Something just came in. Mm. Hmm. I just got an email. I'm going to forward it to you.
Okay.
This is insane. This is insane. It's wild. Okay, guys. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to see how this works. Same thumbnail.
Oh, somebody was just gifting out memberships. Is that what's going on? Looks like okay, my battery is dying.
Okay. Do we need to?
Let me see. Yeah, someone came on here and just gifted out a gang of memberships. I'm looking to
How
see
many?
right.
Because
Oh,
I didn't
I'm
see
gonna
that.
look right now. Yeah, I know exactly.
I didn't see that. Why
These are
didn't it show
yeah.
up?
That's because maybe that's what was going on. Let me look into this. They're playing a whole bunch of games. Yeah, Mojiji got a membership too. I got one on my backup because I signed in with my backup. So let me see. This is a telltale. I'm documenting all this, so we'll be able to you know
It
bring the
was
case.
it was 5. You got one? That's funny because usually it shows up in my feed when someone's gifted
Right?
memberships and it didn't,
No, I didn't.
which means they're
This was
trying.
all yeah.
Hmm, hmm. They doing too much. They doing way too much. You were instantly blocked after you gifted subs. You gifted subs to this channel and it blocked you? Hmm. They doing the most. Okay, so do you need to take a break to work on your
Well, my
device?
phone is yeah. My phone is it's fucked. I need to charge it. Give me yeah.
Okay, so what do we need?
I'm actually looking up something right now
You
too.
got you
Um,
you got your notification 2 hours late?
okay. I'm looking at all the new members. Very interesting.
Chemtrail hater. I know who that is. I know exactly who that is. Chemtrail hater is a regular on most of the troll channels. So they're trying to get more spies inside of our membership so that when
Hmm.
we're doing our content, they can find a way to report false reports to shut down our lives. Why? Why are we allowed to examine this man's case? Hmm? Kick me out and screams black and telling unavailable skip video. You're deaf on your next. Hmm. Wow.
Yeah, chemtrail hater. I see this person. Let me block them.
Chemtrail hater has been, yeah, a troll for quite some time. Spy, mostly. They like to pretend like they support and then they do all kinds of crazy stuff. So, how much time do you want to take before we come back? An hour
No, you don't need an
before we
hour.
reconvene? I mean, just so you can get your, your devices all
20, 30
squared away.
minutes. Yeah, 20 minutes. I can join on the other device too. So however you
Okay,
want to
well,
do
you
it.
know what? We'll just set it for
5 o'clock.
5. We'll do it 5:15. 4:44 here.
All right. Go ahead.
Um, so we'll give it 30 minutes. And hold on, before we leave, I want to be able to take this link and drop it in the chat.
Yep.
Um, hmm, they doing the
Yeah.
most. They doing the most. This don't make no sense. Why would they be doing this unless they're afraid of what we're
Oh
saying?
yeah. They're afraid.
No, my thing
They're
is
putting.
how don't they see that what they're doing is more telling than
Yeah,
anything?
exactly. It makes it worse for them. Makes it worse for them.
Why in God's name? If this is if you're right, if people are right and he's this and he's not that and whoopty whoopty woo and yada yada yada, why in God's name are y'all doing all this? This is insane. This is my new membership because I can't get into my old email. Okay, never seen nothing like this on anyone else's channel. I know, which means that they make special rules for me. Question is why? Like, what kind of construct is this that they're allowed to manipulate this way? Because the only thing that they're proving is that there's foul play all over this YouTube. YouTube doesn't explain anything. They just do whatever they want to do. Okie dokie, we have it set. Well, see, I want to be able to make sure that the notifications can go out. So what we're gonna do, 5, took me too long to do all that. Get that squared away. Okay.
You're almost at 95K too. They're trying to make sure
They're trying to
you
make
don't
sure
get
we
that
don't make it to
100K.
100,000. They're trying to do whatever they can do to make sure that we don't make it to that 100,000 and to make sure that we don't get to those 1,000 members because every time our membership grows, they take memberships away. Ain't that sick? Ain't that sick? How sick is that? It's just, it's just crazy. Like all of this, all of this for me. Um, I'm about to send you an email. Okay, that's
I really
that.
need to. Well, if they gonna block this, yeah, I
If
need
they
to
gonna block
produce
what?
this. No, no, no. What I was remember. Well, I need to just get on my job. That's all. Ain't no big deal.
No, I understand.
Because I already know what. Yeah, I know what to do.
Okay, hold on 1 second. All right, guys. So what I'm about to do is copy. Okay. Send a gift, show support. Want to see what gifting is all about? Buy jewels, send a gift to the live stream and join the fun. Yeah. Oh, wow. Video unavailable.
Which one?
Get video. This video. All right. Now it just came back. It just came back. Oh,
No, they're toying with it. That's why I said let's go. We'll come back.
they trying. They try. Okay.
Yeah, whoever sent that email, thanks. I'm looking at it right now.
Got it. Now I just put that in there. Okay, did it show up? Got it. Okay, guys. Okay, can everybody see the pinned message? Can everybody see the pinned message? That's the link for the new stream. Let's get over there. I need everybody to hit that link and hit that like. We need to start with as many likes as possible. And as y'all can see, I'm pushing it back. It remembers only because I'm not playing with these people. All right, we got 11 people waiting and we only got 2 likes. Interesting. Okay, guys, we're going to shut down for a second, but I would like to see at least, okay, I see people coming over saying, I'm here, I'm here. Okay, we got people coming
We'll
over.
we'll we'll, we'll put out some more of the audio over there as well. So
Yeah, we might have to keep doing this. We might have to just keep piggybacking streams. We're going to get started in just under 30 minutes. We have to charge some devices, we have some stuff to do, and we have to share more information, but we're going to continue to keep sharing more information. Please, guys, we need to start with at least 200 likes. So, all right, we'll see you guys over there. Peace.